For years, one of the main complaints people have had about the Pokemon series is that the nearly 30-year-old formula has become repetitive and too easy. In search of a way to spice up that formula and make it less predictable, some fans have taken it upon themselves to restructure Pokemon into a more randomized and challenging game. Welcome to PokeRogue, a browser-based fan game that turns Pokemon into a 200-level gauntlet featuring new items, crazy bosses, mega evolution, and even the ability to fuse Pokemon if you're lucky enough to find the right items. When a run starts, you're able to pick any Pokemon to take in with you, but each one has an associated point value. And in Classic mode, the points can't total more than 10. At first, you only have the starters to pick from, but as you catch Pokemon in runs and hatch them in eggs that you get through the egg gacha, they'll become available to choose from the start of future runs. They even added candies you get by catching or hatching Pokemon, which can be used to reduce the cost needed to start with them. After almost every stage you clear, you're given a choice of items ranging from balls to berries, and even rare things like the Terra Orb or unique ones like the Multi-Lens, which allow you to hit multiple times with single-hit moves.
Nice.
And while you might be thinking you can use these overpowered items to become unstoppable, you have to remember that the enemy can have them too. That's right, it's not just wild Pokemon. In Classic mode, there are trainer battles. You even have a rival named Ivy, who becomes pretty unhinged with her obsession with beating you. There are also gym battles, Elite Four, and eventually a champion battle, which, as you probably assumed, can be absolutely brutal. Now that's not to say some of the wild Pokemon can't be absolutely brutal too. My chat had warned me about this Kilowattrel, and they were right. This bird is just fucked up, man. There's something wrong with it, psychologically. And that definitely wasn't the only time I wiped. I personally decided to go into this game blind, so I didn't spoil anything or look at any documentation of it until I had reached level 200 the first time, which I then proceeded to wipe at. Because here's a fun fact. They made it so this asshole can steal your items, so when it matters the most, your prep goes right out the window. And that's exactly what this motherfucker did, stealing my leftovers and out-healing any damage I could possibly do while he kills me with my own multi-lens. So how do you make it through all 200 levels and take down this seemingly insurmountable challenge? 2 words, baby. Beast Boost. You see, in PokeRogue, stat changes carry over between battles, so when this Kartana I hatched gets a kill in one wave and gets an attack boost, which makes the next Pokemon easier to kill, and I enter the next battle at +2, so on and so forth, until our attack is maxed out and we're an unstoppable Leaf Blade machine. This makes a lot of the Ultra Beasts, as well as Pokemon with Moxie and similar abilities, really good in PokeRogue, allowing you to one-shot even enemies with multiple health bars and shut down bosses before they can even touch you. Which in Kartana's case, you really don't want things to touch you. So with our murder origami and this sparkly fish we found earlier, we set off on our adventure. Things started off pretty great, with us getting an amulet coin right off the bat, followed by the map, which lets you choose which way to go sometimes, which is extremely helpful for team building. Now's probably a good time to mention, shiny Pokemon have a practical use in this game, because they increase the odds of you finding rare items, which can make or break a run. So if you find a shiny, consider taking it with you for good luck. We even got lucky early on and found a Snorlax and a Slowpoke, 2 out of 3 of my favorite Pokemon. Snorlax was also my solution to Giratina if we got unlucky and ran into Cynthia again, since it's immune to ghost moves and learns Crunch. I may have PTSD. Since Ivy picked Trico as a starter this time, she was a complete pushover, so the first rival fight was totally free. Oh, sweet. That's too easy. The same can be said about the first gym we encountered, with Cress's water-type team being no match for a series of small paper cuts. Incredibly free. So far, all signs are pointing to this being a good run. Continuing our early game climb, we dog walk Ivy again, who for some reason also has a Stunfisk on her team now. Shortly after slicing through her team of chumps, we evolved our fish into a larger, angrier fish. Hello, angry fish. With our absolutely baller team, we breezed through the rest of the first 40 levels, where we ran into a boss Archaludon that almost wiped us in our attempts to capture it, but he ultimately decided to join the team after all. I knew we would be fine. The next gym leader we ran into was Bee, who would have been an issue for our Steel-type lead if she had a single team member that could outspeed it. A common Kartana W. Ivy continues to not be a problem, only really gaining a Dreepy since last time, which isn't a problem for us yet, but could be concerning later. Everything was going really smoothly until the game died. What? While I was streaming, they pushed a major update that added extra custom shiny variants for some Pokemon. Wait, did I say streaming? That's right, I've been streaming again over at twitch.tv/2hauntedforyou. So after you make sure you're subscribed here, drop me a follow over on Twitch. Both are free, and I'd really appreciate your support. After the game came back up, we kept pushing. Since we'd been picking as many water routes as we can when the map gives us the chance to, and the gym leader matches the route theme, we fought Misty next. who gave our grass-type lead no trouble at all. It doesn't get too much freer, but shortly after that is when disaster struck. A familiar face reared its ugly beak once again. Kilowattrel. I hate this thing. It took out Kartana, and when I thought I had an answer to it with Archaludon, it foiled my plans by confusing it and making it hit itself and get two-pieced by Hurricane instead. Things weren't going well. Was I going to wipe again? Was I destined to never best this bird? Was Kilowattrel, an unassuming regional bird, actually the Grim Reaper of PokeRogue? Nah, the base big boy Snorlax pulled through and saved the run. The next Ivy fight wasn't as easy. She'd picked up some new tricks, but nothing that Kartana and Gyarados couldn't handle. Wait, why is bro using Quick Attack on me? What's the plan, Ivy? What? What are you? I'm just a better trainer than you. You're using Quick Attack. What are we doing here? Wave 100 wasn't anything notable really, but right after it, I hatched another Ultra Beast, so that's neat. Brock being the next gym leader we ran into meant it was another free win for Kartana. It just takes more than one press of the space bar to beat. That's where the bar is for Kartana difficulty. Are you fucking up all your PokeRogue runs? Do you need a Pokemon that you can just press one button on for about an hour and win? Ask your doctor if Kartana's right for you. Fuck it, we Leaf Blade. Fuck it, we Leaf Blade. Fuck it, we Leaf Blade. The level 130 boss was the Hoenn fossil pair, and I decided to catch the Armaldo for some reason, but I think ultimately it was the right decision and pays off later on. Unfortunately for me, the level 140 boss was Sabrina, and she forced me to do the unthinkable and kill my favorite Pokemon. Oh, don't make me do it to you, Espeon. I love you and I'm sorry. Still mentally weakened from having to hurt the ones I love, Ivy saw this as a chance to strike. Battle 145 is one of the difficulty spikes in PokeRogue, and she brought a couple surprises for me. Magmortar is not faster than us. There's no way Magmortar's faster than us. Nah, I should have waited. me when I get fire blasted? That boy took me by surprise. Her Rayquaza's fucking shiny? And I one-shotted it? What is happening? What's up with this fucked up Rayquaza? Hello? What the fuck? Alright, so this thing's gonna... miss fly. Okay, cool. Oh, I just realized it's raining. I can just waterfall. Honestly, I'm just gonna Ice Fang you, homie. Yeah. Good talk, Sceptile. You are going to outspeed me, though. Last resort fail. Okay, I'm glad I clicked Ice Fang there. Thank God for Gyarados. I mean, what a goat. That wasn't even a Kartana carry either. That was just full Gyarados carry. Having beat the 145 Ivy fight, we're officially in what I consider to be a good run. In fact, there was zero resistance all the way until the next gym leader fight with Fantina, who despite putting in some damage on us with Aegislash, didn't stand a chance against Night Slash in the end. Speaking of the end, we were getting close to it, which meant it was time for the Elite Four to start appearing. Chantal, my girl, what's up? I'm gonna Dragon Dance in your face and try to crunch through everything you have. Chantal's ghosts weren't a problem at all for Gyarados, who tore through her whole squad of spooky boys with Crunch, and Marshall was nothing to be worried about either, getting his whole team of fighting-type muscleheads sliced through by the style and grace of Kartana's Aerial Ace. Grimsley had a couple of good team members, but we had the coverage on Kartana to deal with it, and we even got the King's Rock after this fight, which gives us the chance to flinch opponents. King's Rock, oh yeah! We're doing it. We're doing this shit. The last of the Elite Four, we had to deal with Caitlyn, who also turned out to not be a problem because we had plenty of dark moves to go around. Oh, the real question's gonna be what fucking champion am I about to have to deal with? Because if it's Cynthia, it hurts. It's a hard one. Once we beat her, we came into a crazy item. Oh, we get the Max Mushrooms? Dude, this is a good time to get the Max Mushrooms. The Max Mushrooms let us Gigantamax our Snorlax, turning what was already a tank into an unbreakable wall of fuck you. Then right after that, we found a second multi-lens to stack on top of the one we already had found earlier. Another multi-lens! Yo! Yo, that's fucking diabolical. And now it was time to fight Champion Alder. Holy shit, let's get our beast boosts up on this fool. And a crit on the last one too. I could deal with Alder. He's got so much... Not the paralysis. I got a Lum. We're good. That's scary. I don't like that. I mean, we've got incoming fire move for sure. I would waterfall, but we're in the sun. Oh, okay. Alright, Gyarados, you did your job. Ooh, we stole its silver powder. Despite whipping out a Groudon in a desperate attempt to win in the end, we took down this boomer with little issue, and now we are on the home stretch. We end up moving the multi-lens in the King's Rock to Gyarados, which is huge for it running Waterfall, which already has flinch chance. Also, here's a fun fact I never knew that I learned while writing this script. Waterfall was originally the signature move of Goldeen and Seaking. I don't know why they even need a signature move, I just thought that was neat. And now it's time for the last Ivy fight. If we beat her here, the only thing standing between us and our first Classic Mode clear was the final boss. She had a Rayquaza 50 levels ago. God knows what she'll pull now. We've got 2x speed stacked. I don't think this thing has anything for us. And she knows it. I'm gonna try to get a D-Dance off here. I think she's gonna switch. Yeah. I think I'm crunching here. So there's our Ray. And we have a D-Dance off for it, which is why we're gonna Ice Fang. There's 1 health bar. There's 2 health bars. And a freeze. And a 3rd health bar. Sit your bitch ass down, Rayquaza. We don't care. We don't fucking care. Go Gadget, fuck you, Beam. This thing's insane. Fuck. Too bad I don't care, because I have 2x speeds up. I was gonna say I outspeed this so I don't care, but... Ivy, I'm gonna be so real with you right now, you're mad annoying. Ooh, that Leaf Storm. That's fine, because this is just... This is just my nuclear option. Ivy ended up being a total fraud, so we cleaned up shop and set off on the final 5 levels to finally get our shot at redemption. It's fine, we're fine, this is fine. This shit's scary though. I really need an X attack. X special defense is helpful here, actually. I'm taking it. Here we fucking go.
It appears the time has finally come once again. You know why you've come here, do you not? You were drawn here because you've been here before. Countless times. Though perhaps it can be counted. To be precise, this is in fact your 5 millionth cycle. Each cycle, your mind reverts to its former state. Even so, somehow, remnants of your former selves remain. Until now, you've yet to succeed. But I sense a different presence in you this time. You are the only one here, though it is as if there is another. Will you finally prove a formidable challenge to me? The challenge I've longed for millennia? We begin.
So I say we go Gyarados right off the bat. Because I don't have any good answers with this on Kartana. I get my Archaludon set up. He has multiple health bars and multiple phases. He won't do anything to Archaludon, you said! Oh no! Here. That's easy. We're fine. This is where we have to care. And this motherfucker's stealing our berries already. Do I set up the Rain Dance and try to fuck it up with Electro Shot? If it doesn't kill Slowbro. Yeah, we did not get our Rain Dance up. I will be bringing out Gyarados, but I think when it's closer to kill range, I think I'm gonna try to paralyze on Snorlax. Plus I've got Silk Scarf. We're gonna Snorlax for a little. Until we're in better kill range. Oh! Clutch! 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 Come on, Archaludon! Oh! Dude, yes. Dude, yes. Dude, yes. Cross poison? Dude. Dumb move. You're dumb. You're stupid. You're stupid and dumb. Alright, you put in good work, Archaludon. You put in real good work there, brother. And now it's time for the plan that we've had since the very beginning. Paralysis hacks. Paralysis hacks. Yo. Oh, Jesus. Okay, he recovered more than he took. He took my multi-lens. That could be a problem. That is indeed a problem. It couldn't just be fucking easy. It couldn't just be easy. We've got 3 silver powders. That might actually do more. I think we did it. Imagine. I don't know if you can catch it because it has lines. It talks, so I don't think that you could catch sentient beings.
Magnificent.
And just like that, we finally cleared Classic Mode. After coming so close multiple times, we finally put together a winning team and took it all the way. Now we just have to see what this Endless Mode's all about.